Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Circle Pit. I apologize for the delayed upload of the show this week. I've been super busy reaching out to a bunch of people and trying to score some interviews. Towards the end of the show today, I have major news that you guys do not want to miss, so stay tuned. On this week's episode, I have a bunch of new tour announcements for you guys, a couple new albums were just released, and a few new movies to go check out in the next couple months. First thing on the list of new tour announcements, we got Black Label Society with Corrosion of Conformity and I Hate God. That tour is coming to Huntington, New York on August 10th at the Paramount Theater and August 11th in Sayreville, New Jersey at the Starland Ballroom. Alice Cooper has announced a summer tour, and that tour is coming to New York City on September 6th at the Beacon Theater. Another tour we got, Alice in Chains, have announced a massive United States tour. The tour kicks off April 28th and goes all the way to September 15th. The tour comes to New York City's Hammerstein Ballroom on May 7th and 8th. Morbid Angel has announced the United States tour as well, and they are touring with Misery Index, Dreaming Dead, and Hate Storm Annihilation. That tour comes to the Starland Ballroom on April 18th and the Revolutionary Bar and Music Hall in Amityville, New York on April 21st. Those bands are also performing at the New England Metal and Hardcore Festival at the Palladium in Worcester, Massachusetts on April 20th. And in honor of St. Patrick's Day yesterday, Dropkick Murphys and Flogging Molly have announced the United States co-headlining summer tour for this year. No dates have been announced yet, but those dates will be announced tomorrow morning on Monday, March 19th. So stay tuned. I will post all the dates on my Facebook page as they are announced. And some new music that was just released this week. Necrogoblikon have just released a new music video for their song Dressed as Goblins. This song comes from the band's new album Welcome to Bonkers, which comes out on Friday, April 13th. Make sure you check the band out on this summer's Vans Warped Tour, and I hope to see some of you guys in the pit. If you're not familiar with Necrogoblikon, they're an American melodic death metal band from Los Angeles, California. The band started in 2006 and have released 3 full-length albums, with the 4th album coming out next month. A couple new albums that were just released, Rivers of Nihil, Where Owls Know My Name, and Stone Temple Pilots with their self-titled album. This is the first new album with their new singer Jeff Gutt after the tragic death of Scott Weiland. So make sure you guys go check out those tours and listen to those new albums, and let me know what you guys think on the Facebook page. Alright, it is now time for the horror pit. The other day I just went to go see The Strangers Pray at Night, and I have to tell you, I really, really enjoyed it. It was really good, and just there was killing, there was a lot of gore, there were some cheesy jump scares, and there were some decisions that were just terrible that the people made. But overall, it was a really good movie, and you guys should definitely go check it out. As I was waiting for the movie to start, there were some really good trailers that were shown. A few of the new movies that are coming out are called Bad Samaritan, Traffic, A Quiet Place, Breaking In, and Unsane. I'll go more in depth of those movies next episode when I find out more information on them. If you guys are a fan of the Rob Zombie films, then you'll be really excited to hear this news. Rob Zombie confirmed the other day that there is an official sequel to the Devil's Rejects that's coming out. The film is called 3 from Hell, and yes, Captain Spaulding, Baby, and Otis are back in this movie. This is going to be quite interesting to see, especially after the ending to The Devil's Rejects. And once more, in honor of St. Patrick's Day, Leprechaun Returns. The new film in the Leprechaun series is coming out next year, and it's officially announced. I will keep you all up to date with that as more news comes out. Stay tuned on the Facebook page, check out my Twitter and Instagram, and also go check out the website at thecirclepit.weebly.com. And now it is time for the very, very big news that I have for you guys. The original guitarist of the Misfits, Doyle Wolfgang von Frankenstein, will be a guest on this Tuesday's episode of The Circle Pit. Yes, Doyle Wolfgang von Frankenstein. All hell's gonna break loose, and if you guys have any questions you want me to ask him, feel free to message me on Facebook, comment on YouTube, ask me on Instagram. I will ask him, and you will get your answers. This is just the beginning, and I am very, very excited for this show. Tuesday can't come soon enough. Thank you all for listening to this week's episode of The Circle Pit. Stay metal.